Greetings, everybody. Hello, welcome, Sasuke and Ravenant. Thank you for joining us. This is the Dragon and the Witch album release party, and we are joined by Ning Gilak. Hello. Now, you could not hear any of that, but Ning played violin on that last song, and on the next one we're going to play in just a minute. And I was absolutely thrilled to have not my synth doing violins on this one because it made it sound great. You are the first person to do a guest spot on a Techno Funk Boy album. Yes. Well, I don't know how much your teenage kids would like that, but first of all, I really appreciate you doing it, and you ended up playing on 5 tracks on this album, and I was absolutely thrilled with the way all of them came out, because I had recorded not violin versions for all of them, and they're so much better. So thank you, first of all. And I know I've gotten some great feedback on that. Get what?
So if you're like responding to comments, I'm just watching your reaction.
Yeah. Apparently your mic was not turned on the stream. That was my fault. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So welcome again. Sorry about that.
Did I just start miming?
Yes. So you have been playing violin for a while, at least a year or two.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
A little over.
How did you get into that?
Well, so my dad is a violin teacher, and being in an Asian household with a violin teacher dad, didn't have much of a choice. So he started me really young, like 3.5, 4, very stereotypical. And then I grew to like it because, it opened my eyes to the rest of the world. I guess I got to travel a lot, play with different orchestras and play with different interesting people. So it's been fun.
Yeah, nice. So I didn't tell you, I'll tell you the story, but because it made an impact on me when our families kind of first met, and we're hanging out, and I at some point I mentioned Uematsu as my favorite composer, and you were like, very often it's like, yeah, no, I've played for him. It's fine. he was nice. I guess he was fine.
Yeah, I remember that was, I think, the only reason you kept hanging out with me. So no, but yeah, so I got to play with him in, I think, 2008 or 2009, one of those years. It's been a long time. We were doing the Final Fantasy, I don't know if it was like a suite, but it's when they showcase the different scenes from the video games, and then we played the music along with it, and it was actually a really beautiful concert, and it opened my eyes to video game music, and yeah. I think he was probably the first composer that really opened people's ears to what was going on behind what they were playing. So, and as far as he goes, he's just the cutest little Japanese man you'll ever meet. Yeah. He's super jolly. And I remember he joined in the choir for One Winged Angel. And
I was going to ask if you played One Winged Angel. I know the answer, not only because you've told me, because they play it. You have to play that.
Yes, that's at required. Least twice every concert, at least twice, because we would play it, as part of the regular program, and then the audience wouldn't stop clapping, and they would shout encore, and then we would play a few things, but they would always go One Winged Angel, and so we'd have to play it like at least 2 more times.
That's
But
awesome.
so he would like, he would go out to the choir, and instead of having his book, he would take off his flip flops or his clogs, his Japanese clogs, and he would open them up like they were his music, and that always made me.
That's amazing. That's great. Dark Coat Ninja, She Panda, Thrash, Vader Kid, welcome. I saw y'all sneak in. Thank you so much for hanging out. So yeah, you had not told me that part of the story. That's amazing. That's so good. He in the very, very early days of the internet, I like there were random websites that like published like people's addresses and email addresses, and I found his and like wrote him. And Rave, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. I think we're in the way of alerts. That's terrible. Can we get some chocobos in the chat for Rave? You can't see these, but they're chocobos.
Okay. Sure.
But like, yeah, no, he wrote me like the sweetest email back. It just like, I'm very sorry, my English is not good. Like,
Aww.
do not have to apologize at all to me. That was like a banner day in my life.
Right.
And so yeah, I think I told you about this project. Probably. Oh no, it was definitely over a year ago. Because I said I had this I wanted violin in this project. I'm going to start working on it, and then I forgot that The Wolves, my last album, needed to come first. And so I like a year later, I was like, hey, remember that project I told you about a long time ago? Of course you don't. Well, I need violin. But yeah, you were awesome, and just kind of bang these out. Even though I accidentally printed a song that was in 3/4 on a 4/4 staff, and it took me forever to figure out why is this song not starting on 1? Of course, this song starts on 1. It's starting on like 3, and
That's a nice little challenge.
But no, you played you played it in 3/4 from a 4/4 staff, which was quite impressive.
It's like one of those video game glitches that like you're
right.
Sort of makes it more fun, actually.
Yeah. So, was there anything in particular you were expecting when I told you I wanted violin, and was this what you were expecting?
I mean, it was pretty much what I was expecting. I don't know. I mean, it just used a lot of the lyrical qualities that a violin, that the violin has, and what people usually want the violin for. But also, it's got like this sort of medieval flair to it, So, yeah, I mean, it was kind of what I expected, and I was glad that it was. So
yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna play a song because we have you for a limited amount of time, and so I want to play one of the pieces you worked on, and this is actually my favorite piece on the album, and it has my favorite note on the album. And
note.
A favorite note.
Singular.
I thought I told you about that. No, like, it is late in the song, and I will point it out. But
okay.
You suggested playing the second half of this song an octave up, which killed. But there's this one note that you slide up that was amazing. I'm gonna point it out before it gets there because it's my favorite.
I think I know what you're talking about. There's always a chance to use the glissando,
Right. All right. So this is a and let me tell everybody. Today only. this album is on Bandcamp for $5. It is a double album. It has 18 songs on it and clocks in at 85 minutes. So today only, Bandcamp for that much. It is on my Patreon for any patron to get for free. And if you are a subscriber to this channel, just shoot me a message and I'll give it to you. When does today end? Probably tomorrow, because I am likely to go straight to bed after this and not change it. Normally on Bandcamp, it is $7. Normally everywhere else, it is $10. And the reason for that, and this is fine, but there was no way for me to tell the system, this is a double album. And so it is like everything is counting it as a single disc, and which they price at like $9.99. And so it probably would have been more if it would have let me designate that, and I really wanted to designate that just because I wanted to say I did a double album. I'm saying that now. I did a double album.
Props.
Okay, Shattered Visage Lies. Now the audio's not going to come through to you, so do you have it?
Yes,
so you can listen
I'll play
to
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to start it in 3, 2, 1, start. I was listening to Prince's Batman soundtrack the other day, and I realized he uses this bell tone in Scandalous, which made me happy because that's probably where I got it.
Are those chimes? Is it like
Yeah.
a chime setting?
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta start collecting instruments so you have like little random things like that around the house to use.
Well, I do. They're all on this. On the like all the sounds come from the synth, mostly. When this episode came out, I did this harpsichord part just off the cuff, and I was fooling around to see what it sounded like, and I thought it was perfect, so I just kept all of it.
Well, that's really good. I don't think I heard this part when I was
No.
recording. Gives it a nice little haunt to it.
Yeah, this literally is a haunted house theme, so
Okay.
I think it fits really nicely.
That's perfect. And you didn't go for like the cliche organ, so
Yeah, I will.
I was also thinking just now when I was listening that part would sound pretty good on a viola. And it would give it an even more like unearthly sound to it.
Do you know the Victor Borge joke about violas?
Which one?
He says that my dad played the viola, and not many people know the difference between a violin and viola. Unfortunately, my father was one of them. No theremin on this track, no. If I got one, I would use it a lot. Right here. Right there. That's the note. It's so good.
G sharp.
Should have played a top of tone on this track. Thrash says that's a damn good note. Higher octave works so well too. It really does.
It just adds to the intensity. It feels like it's building up to something, so gives it a nice little climax. I'm actually making a Spotify playlist on grouping different kind of feels for D&D. So there's like a spooky playlist that this one's on, and that sort of thing. I really like the chromaticism in there.
Oh, thank you. I love that song. That's probably my favorite song on the album. So y'all have heard the best one. If you don't like it, you're not gonna like the rest of it. So, but that was amazing. That was amazing, and like that was the song actually when. So if I didn't mention before, all of this comes from the Dice and Dreary podcast, which is a D&D actual play podcast that I'm a part of, and I do all the music for in this. So this is our 4th soundtrack album, and this all of this it's Curse of Strahd campaign, and all of this comes from seeking the kind of the ghostly silver dragon in his like haunted manor, and fighting against Babala Saga, the incredibly powerful old witch in a swamp town. And so all of this, disc 1 is the dragon, which is all from the manor. Disc 2 is the witch, which is all from the swamp. But when I wrote that song for the soundtrack, that is the song that convinced me I need a violin, because this that song would sound so good with violin. And I was right. It's so good. So thank you again for playing on this. And so I know we have you for limited time. So if anybody did want to ask Ning anything, feel free. I can't promise that she'll answer, but yeah, if any parting words you want to leave with us?
Oh, you're asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, not really.
Bye is a parting word. That's
just keep calm and play on. But it was fun. Thank you for having me on. It was it's some really good music. It's been a pleasure, like, working on this with you.
So yeah, I might I don't know exactly what the final battle against Strahd is going to sound like, but I might call you back, because this turned out great.
Cool. And if you need a violist, I will do that too. I'm always looking for an excuse to play viola.
I did not know you play viola.
Yeah, I do a little bit. I mean, violin's my main instrument. But what inspired that thought was just listening to that, like, if you want an even more unearthly sound, because people are used to hearing the violin, but every now and then you hear a viola and you're like, wait, it sounds like a violin, but not quite. And so it gives you a little bit more of an unsettling feeling. So
right.
if you ever want a violist, just let me know.
I will plan for that.
Just plugging the viola.
I will definitely plan for that. Well, thank you again, and yeah, and all right. I will continue bothering your husband to schedule D&D.
All right, sounds good. Bye. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. Okay. All right. All right. We're going to test something. I do not know if this is going to work. Hey. Oh, okay, that's way too big. Ah. All right. Massive techno. Oh, hey everybody. All right, we're gonna play some more. We're gonna play some more songs, and yeah, hear a bit more of the album. The next song I'll play, and we're gonna play a couple of these live, but as I mentioned before, the first disc is The Dragon. The second disc is The Witch. So we're going to do all the dragon stuff first. And really, like, when we went into this area, the tone I wanted for the dragon section was like those kind of chimes, violin, harpsichord, strings type of a sound. And then the witch is going to get a little bit more abstract, because it's like this really, this swamp is really kind of terrible. And anyway, so we can continue on with the dragon, with The Heart That Fed. So this is a battle theme. And it's kind of the climax of this section of the adventure. What's awesome about doing that dancing salt emote is that when it appears on the screen, which is going to go to YouTube, it's just salt. So like people who are viewing YouTube are going to be like, why is somebody in chat salty? Oh, Daisho Jin, I just saw you come in. Sorry. Welcome. All right, that's The Heart That Fed. There are 2 vocal tracks on the albums. One is in The Dragon, one is in The Witch. And so the one on disc 1 on The Dragon is called Silver Flame, which if you hang out on music streams, I've played a few times. I'm going to play it again. And then we're going to get over to The Witch. But this is actually the story of this silver dragon in Curse of Strahd, who had been in the valley, who was actually trying to protect the area from this evil to the south, and he ends up getting attacked by Strahd from the north, and falling. And this is his story. This is called Silver Flame. A valley shrouded by the evil watchful eye of ancient forces snare. Argynvor stood between the land and threat unseen. Day it might escape, his manner was prepared. Unconsidered was the sin, the old ambition of fallen men. But his silver light was strong. He sheltered the weak oppressed and took in the distress. But evil calls to evil, and evil came in throngs. The valley, scorched as war, raged up to the manor door. Argynvor was the last. In his true dragon form, he fought the fire with icy storms. In silver flame he fell, and darkness came to pass. Thank you. And that is Silver Flame. And that's going to bring us to The Witch. All right, so Witch is disc 2. It's going to be a little bit weirder. It's going to be a little bit weirder than disc 1, but I like it a lot. All right, so the theme of The Witch. You actually hear 3 times in this section. Each of the characters have a theme, but the theme of The Witch. Does this come? Let's find out. Let's find out if this is going to come through. We're going to find out. The theme of The Witch is actually just a chord progression. It goes like this. That's it. That is the theme of The Witch. There are a couple of other themes that you're going to hear repeated on the album, but in this section, that is the primary one. And that if you listen to Dice of Dre, that's also something that you're going to hear repeated anytime there are witches near. And it was kind of fun because the episode that is released tomorrow actually has a witch in it, and so I got to use the same theme again, which is always fun because I like reusing stuff that I don't have to compose new music. All right, let's listen to something. Okay, this is called The Fog in the Filthy Air. Okay, I should mention something about the titles. If y'all have, if y'all were here last time for the Wolves, I always pick. These are instrumentals. They don't have titles. Like when I compose them, I name them after an event in the podcast, and so it's something stupid, like, you know, big creature attacks, something stupid. So when I finally get down to name them, I'll like pick a poem and take a lot of titles from it. The titles from the dragons comes from Ozymandias by Shelley, and the titles from the witch come from Macbeth, specifically the witch scenes from Macbeth, because that's kind of cheating, but how am I going to pass that up? Those scenes are so good. All right, this is The Fog and Filthy Air. Gosh, thank you. I really do like the synth in this song. Awesome. Cool. All right. I only have a couple more that I want to play today. Mistress of Your Charms is this one you'll definitely hear the witch theme in it, and then we'll play the other vocal song on here, which is More Than Goodbyes, and that's good. Thank you. More Than Goodbyes, which y'all have heard me play on acoustic guitar, and I should not do that because I'm always dissatisfied with the way it comes out on just a single guitar. But first of all, we're going to do Mistress of Your Charms because I like it. I love that bass pad, by the way. All right. Mistress of Your Charms. Thank you, Thrash. Really appreciate it. Just going to bring us to More Than Goodbyes. All right, so this is the other vocal song. I have an idea for a video for this song. We're gonna see if it works. I'm behind on literally everything in my life, so we're gonna see how it works eventually. But yeah, I do want to make a video of this song, and it will, I'm supposed to be working on some backup tracks for Thrash, his first album, and for a Bandcamp song we're doing together, and on Dyson Dreary #4, and on the project I'm going to do with my old vocalist from way back when. So we'll see when that happens. Okay, so More Than Goodbyes is the season closer. So the end of all these songs are from season 2 of Dyson Dreary. And so every season so far has ended with a in credit song. I say every season so far. There's been 2, and I've done it twice. I will obviously do it for season 3 when we're done with season 3. But this is the end of season 2, and even though this is like a very, very big production song, and it is a big production song, I counted how many tracks I was using, and it was like 15. It ended up being a very big song. But this without giving spoilers, because y'all should be listening to Dyson Dreary. It's a great podcast. Without giving spoilers, particularly my character Crethin really felt like the last time he left the safety of a town, he was leaving for good. And season 2 did not end all that great for Crethin and Sprocket. And so this is kind of that feeling in a song. And so it is called More Than Goodbyes. I freaking love this song. I feel weird saying I like my own music. A ton of y'all in chat are musicians. Like, hopefully y'all understand, because if you don't like your own music, then that seems very toilsome. If you don't like your music, I love my music. More Than Goodbyes. See, yeah, y'all totally get it. Gentle glow of morning time breaches sky, and so comes time to part. By the time I stop for food, windows lost, stopped all our starts. Across the river and past through trees, but my heart won't turn to leave. It's so much more than goodbye, and so we sound. Across the river and past through trees. I wish I hadn't turned to leave. It's so much love and goodbye. And so we've lost so much more than time. And now I find no reply to your goodbye. To your goodbye. No, no. Wow, Nightbot was a little slow on the claps. Thank y'all. All right, so that's more than goodbyes. That is all that I had planned on playing today. So thank y'all so much for coming by. Play Wonderwall. Yes, absolutely. Just hold on. If y'all have any questions on it or anything, I'd be happy to answer, or anything else. But just wanted to mainly hang out, and I'm so excited to get this thing out. This one was a lot of fun and a lot of work, but it was. I'm really happy with the way it came out. So it's exciting. Yeah. We're gonna look. We'll have to see who is on. Who might be on Twitch to raid. And Barry Joseph is playing. We can do that. Order of Podcasters Thursday. It's gonna be killer. It's gonna be amazing. Been working on the adventure today, and it's gonna be really, really good. And so I definitely encourage y'all to stop in on Thursday for that. Saturday is Dicey Dre Live on Jeff Adams' channel. And then Sunday is Mont Blanc's Hunters back here. And so thank you, Broccolope. Killer. All right, leave a knower. Mont Blanc's Hunters back here. Any Thought Saturday was for the boys. I do not know what that means. I feel like I should. And now I'm just burning. Burning airtime now. And so, what other streams we got going this week? Thrash, are you streaming tonight? Anyone else this week? Tomorrow, okay. A short Yakuza session tomorrow. And Music Friday. Very good. Yeah. All right, I will Vader Kids. Oh, I'm pumped. Maybe. Nobody get your heart set on that. No, it's too late. My heart is set on it. It's okay if you don't. But yeah, that's exciting. Fortunately, I'm going to be streaming, so I'll probably miss it. But it depends on when you start. But that's exciting. I will catch the VOD one way or another. If I do miss it. Very good. Well, in that case, let's go raid somebody. Hopefully earlier, yeah. That'd be good. That'd be good. All right, we're going to go raid Merrick Joseph. This is a music stream. I like it. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And we will catch you next time. I completely mistimed that 10-second countdown. Oh, it's the worst. There we go. Talk to you later.